Good morning, Austin. My name is Sam Stark, and I'm here to deliver the morning headlines for you this Saturday, November 4th. I hope you guys are having a nice Saturday so far. Let's take a look from our live camera at the Aasum building downtown. As you can see, it's looking pretty foggy and humid. I wanted to run this morning, and boy, did I feel that humidity. But it should be wearing off in the next couple of hours. KXAN is forecasting that the fog should burn off pretty much entirely by 11 or 12 today. And then we're going to get some sunshine and temperatures up into the lower 80s. Those lower 80 temperatures will also carry on over into the next day. So get out and enjoy the sunshine while you can before our next cold snap. All right, let's get into some of the headlines that are trending today on KXAN.com. First off, we went into day 3 of Armstrong's trial yesterday. We heard testimony in day 3 of Caitlyn Armstrong's murder trial. Police addressed her interactions with Colin Strickland, her on-again, off-again boyfriend who spent the day with pro cyclist Mo Wilson before she was shot. Armstrong is accused, of course, of shooting and killing Wilson on May 11th last year in Austin. Strickland took the stand, addressing his relationship with Armstrong and the victim, and he also talked about getting questioned by police. We have more details on yesterday's testimony as well as continuing daily coverage of this high-profile case. You can visit KXAN.com for that and read Brianna Hollis's reporting. We had another trial yesterday, so the defense continued to put law enforcement on the stand in the murder trial of Austin police officer Christopher Taylor yesterday. He's been tried for murder in the 2020 death of Michael Ramos. The jury heard from 2 officers who were on scene with Taylor, but weren't called as witnesses by the state. One testified she stood behind Taylor during the incident, which is why she did not shoot. We also saw new dash camera video that shows a wider view of officers' reactions when Ramos started driving. You can see them all moving back as Ramos starts to drive. We've had a reporter in the courtroom every day that's been Grace Reader most off, and you can read more of their breakdown on what's happening on KXAN.com. Moving into Election Day, early voting is already underway, and KXAN is keeping track of how many Texans have voted so far. Every voter who shows up to the polls in Texas will get to vote on 14 proposed amendments to the state's constitution, from lowering property taxes to increasing the mandatory retirement age for state judges and justices. In addition, several local cities, counties, and school districts will appear on the ballot. Early voting runs from October 23rd through November 3rd, which passed yesterday. Election Day is on Tuesday, November 7th. So for these elections, turnout is typically much lower than presidential elections or midterm elections. To break that down, 67% of registered voters casted a ballot in the 2020 presidential election. And then in 2022, when there was a gubernatorial election, 46% of registered voters turned out. The last constitutional amendment election in November 2021 saw a turnout of 8.75%. Now let's go to a story that is driving everyone crazy in a good way. An possum became an overnight celebrity. Check him out running across the field during Thursday's Texas Tech University's home game against TCU. The little one was wrangled up by stadium authorities eventually, but he did reach the 20-yard line and then was dragged away. The president even of the university was seen petting him yesterday. And the opossum's special appearance turned out to be a good luck for the Red Raiders, who ended up defeating TCU 35-28. Not gonna lie, seeing that opossum dragged across the field is pretty reminiscent to KXAN dragging me out of my bed this morning. But that's all right, I'm happy to be here. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching me break down some of the morning headlines. I hope you guys enjoy your Saturday and get some sunshine. Thanks so much.